stop. Just stop feeling sorry for yourself. A couple of years ago, I went through a traumatic experience where, after being overprotected so many years for my family, I had to start taking care of myself. I started to go grocery shopping alone. I started going to the doctor by myself, and I was scared. I was frightened. And I realized that I had spent so much time feeling sorry for myself that before anyone knew me as a person, I wanted them to feel sorry for me. And this is, I think, something that humans tend to rely on whenever we are going through the worst thing that could happen to us. And the worst part of it is that I reduced myself into just being my trauma. Like, I wasn't anything but my trauma, and I humiliated myself in front of my teachers, in front of my friends, in front of the guy I was dating, in front of my family even. People who didn't even care because they were going through their own stuff, but I was so desperate. I wanted to shout, to scream. I was drowning, and that nobody could save me. So it was definitely a dark time in my life, and it was until I realized how immersed I had been into my trauma that I started to be tired of it. Like, everything that went out of my mouth, anything that I could think of, anything that I would share with friends or in social media was about my trauma. And how long will it take you to stop feeling sorry for you? How long are you gonna continue humiliating yourself in front of people who don't even know you in reality or who don't even care about you? It took me long to realize that a trauma does not define me as a person, and that everything is gonna pass eventually. But it was a hard process in which I had to do a lot of self-reflection. What was I lacking? What are you lacking? What was it? Attention? Was it love? Why do you continue remembering and repeating your trauma to self-harm you, to humiliate you? If it's attention, what you're seeking for, because I used to think that the more I shared this trauma with people and with friends, they would be like, oh, poor Renata, now she has to do these old things alone. Now she doesn't have someone who helps her with all of the things she has to do. Do you actually think that people are gonna spend valuable time of their lives in you? Do you honestly everyone is doing so much, everyone's going through so much, and the only person you should be concerned about not getting the enough attention is yourself. If it's the lack of attention that you are worried about, start working on yourself. Start treating yourself as you would treat other people around you who you love. How do you dare neglect yourself when you treat so well others around you? In the end, you're the only person that's gonna be there for you. The only person that is going to know really what is going on around you. And the more you overthink, the more you try people to see you, the more stress you're gonna get, the more lonely you're gonna feel, because people do not care, and that's a reality. That's the reality that you have to accept. It doesn't matter if you're going through the worst part of your life. Life continues, you know? Life doesn't stop just because you stopped trying. And either you move on or you stay stuck. I was so afraid of being alone with my thoughts because I wasn't confident enough. I didn't believe in myself. I didn't believe I could do it. I didn't think I could go out of that trauma. And I started taking action, because it's not enough feeling drained about something, feeling sad and depressed. It's not the same than actually doing something from that, like taking something out from that. I had heard people mentioning like canalizing your energy. I don't know how you take this, because I know many people do not believe in energy. It took me a long time to realize how energy worked. But if you start taking action and taking your pain as a fuel, your life is gonna change. Your mentality is gonna change. But if you're sitting down waiting for your environment and your conditions to change in order to be more confident and get out from your trauma, that's never gonna happen, darling. That's never gonna happen, because life doesn't stop, and that life doesn't work that way. If you're sitting down waiting for something to happen, for you to change your life, you're gonna be sitting down a long time, if not for eternity. If you want to stop letting the trauma define who you are and defining your life, dictating what you do, you must get to a point where you're drained, where you are exhausted from that experience. And really think, like, do you want to live like that forever? Do you want to be the person who's always sad? Do you want to be the person that goes into a room and is just like this vibe so heavy and so depressed that nobody wants to talk to you? Because that's gonna happen. Like, perhaps you believe that by sharing your trauma and making people feel sorry for you, you're gonna have more friends, or people are gonna pay more attention to you. But that's not true. That's not true. Talking about your trauma every day gets tired. People get tired of it, and they're gonna go away. They're not gonna stay with you forever, and you have to accept that the only person that's gonna stick around with you, it's gonna be yourself. Okay? And I'm not saying you're not gonna be able to rely on friends or on family, because you will. If they love you, they will support you. But the only person that can do a difference in your life, it's yourself. And if you do not start changing this mentality, if you do not start setting new goals into your life, you're gonna stay stuck. Is that really what you want? Is that really what your dream was before this traumatic experience happened? And I'm not saying, oh, continue with your life, nothing wrong is gonna happen. Like, in a couple of months, you're gonna forget about it and everything is gonna be okay. No, of course, it doesn't work that way. Bad things happen in order for us to change. That is our role in the world. Like, human beings do not stay the same. If we stayed the same every day, it would be so boring. We are here to evolve. We are here to learn from our mistakes, from our traumas, from people, from ourselves. We are here to make a difference. And it doesn't mean to change the world, to change your surroundings, to change your context, to change your country. It means changing you. You can start by changing your mentality and changing your self-love and self-respect. How dare you humiliate yourself in front of many people who do not care about you? Stop doing that. Stop letting your trauma dictate your life. Stop doing that. Evaluate again your goals. What do you want to do now? From this event in your life that might seem that nothing good is gonna come out of it, start reevaluating how is your life now, what you are missing, and start taking action, okay? Start doing something about it. Get a job, get into school again, start writing, start singing. Do something about it. Anyways, guys, I hope you like this video. And I think I forgot to introduce myself in the beginning. But anyways, my name is Renata, and I hope you liked it. I hope it helped you. And anyone who is going through a rough time, I hope this video can make a difference and help you in a daily life basis. So I will see you next time.